Hi, I'm Julia from Trader Boat and welcome to the 61st Melbourne Boat Show.
My name's Theo Razakis and I'm one of the directors of MY Marine. This show at the Docklands is the second one we're having consecutive years. A beautiful sort of display, and also enables a lot of dealers and manufacturers to bring their boats on the water. Us, MY Marine, we specialise in these boats that you see right here, which is Surtees. They're built in New Zealand. Edencraft boats, they're also built in New Zealand. And we also have a beautiful range of luxurious cruisers from Parker boats, which are built in Europe. Stunning brands, and there's a lot more to see here as well. Great activities for the family. So that's us, MY Marine. All right, so this is the exciting range of Parker boats all the way over from Europe. As you can see, we've got the 850 Voyager all the way down to the 750 and up to the luxurious Monaco, which is the 11 metre. Come on board and I'll show you around. Got a beautiful lounge seat we can sit here, and you've got a beautiful outpiece here. What an outlook. Watch the kids jumping off the back, skiing, diving, all the great things that we enjoy in life with boating. And then we've got the seat that flips over the side and we can sit in here and enjoy the day out on the boat. Coming into the foredeck area, got beautiful wraparound lounges, nice cover to keep the sun away. You got all your electronics here, and we go down into a sleeping berth, toilet facilities, sleeping quarters, stunning boat. Just a great piece to be out on the water and enjoying life's beautiful, beautiful weather. So on this particular model, the 850 Parker Voyager, we've got a beautiful 3-step, so we can get out on top of the bow and sunbake to your heart's content. Stepping down into the cabin, got a beautiful enclosed shower and toilet area there. You've got enough berth here to sleep 3 people, and you've also got another double berth in the background there. Plenty of storage, cupboards, beautiful area, beautifully well finished, typical European class, absolutely stunning boat, the Parker 850 Voyager. And this is the brand new Mercury V10 400 horsepower. Gotta love this sound.
G'day guys, Mark from Boats & More here at the Melbourne Boat Show, and we've brought down a fair few boats and Sea-Doos down on display. We have CJ boats from the fishing range, we've got some Sea-Doos here on display, and then we've also got some Camiro ski boats up here, and then down on the water, we're now the Victorian dealer for Barletta pontoon boats. So we've got the Sea-Doo Explorer here, which is a 170 horsepower. It's a new range that Sea-Doo bought out last year, and that's a bit of a different setup with your windscreen and so forth, and extra storage on the back. If you're looking for a Sea-Doo and you want to get into Sea-Doos, I suppose you need to look at what different models are available and what suits your needs. So we've got some little Sea-Doo Spark Trixers, which is the entry level. You then go into your 170 horsepower. This is more of an Explorer model to be able to cruise around. But if you're an adrenaline junkie and want to have a heap of power underneath you, you might go into an RXP or a GDX 300, which is a supercharged with a lot more power. For anybody looking for a jet ski, come down and chat to the Boats & More team. We can go through what model would be suitable for you, and we'll help you out.
G'day guys, it's Simon here from Boats & More. We're from Shepparton. We're down here with the Barletta pontoon boats. So these boats are built over in America near Chicago. So they are a premium pontoon boat that we're now selling in Victoria. So we've got the full range down here on the water with the Reserve over there. We've also got the Lasso here, the Corsa over the back, going to the Cabrio and the Aria. So these are a premium pontoon boat ranging from 20 foot, 22 foot, right through to 25 as well. So twin hull, tri-hull, any configuration that you want to have, we can get that organised for you. So If you're looking for that sort of boat, obviously Boats and More in Shepparton, we're now selling the bar ladder pontoons. They do a unique thing that they have with the pontoons. They've got what they call VIP construction. So that's basically a vibration isolation pad. So any point of the pontoon that is in contact with the deck has a rubber cushion in there, which makes the ride of the boat super smooth and eliminates all vibrations through the boat. So we'll go now and have a look. There's obviously a very multiple functional rear lounge on there. So we'll go now and have a look at that and we'll show you how it works. So this seat here has it's 6 locations. At the moment, we've got a sunbed lounge facing backwards. We can easily change that by just popping this forward. So now we've got a little bit more shorter sun lounge there and the seat forward. You can also then lift up this seat here to then give us basically a full rear seat and obviously a forward seat as well, which then can obviously sit up to 6 adults obviously here while cruising. So that's basically how that works. You can also turn it into a full day bed, so a full flat bed by just lifting this quite easily. It comes up and down all the way over, and then we flip the other 2 seats down and you've got a full sunbed there for just relaxing while you're out on the water. So very functional ultra lounge seating arrangement on these boats. You can also get these with the standard quad setup, which has the same seats in the front, just at the back. So, but a very practical setup here for having a very relaxing time out on the pontoon. For a pontoon boat on the water, super smooth, premium setup. The bar ladder is the pick of the pontoons on the market today. So if you're looking for something like that, get in contact with us at Boats and More up in Shepparton.
Hi, I'm Josie from Edencraft Boats. I'm the general manager here, and we produce fiberglass offshore fishing boats. At the moment, I'm standing in front of our 565. We also produce a 6 metre offshore, a 233 formula, and we're also developing a 255 formula, which will be out shortly in the new year, which is extremely exciting. I can run you through this 565 at the moment that we're standing in front of. It's for some good friends and customers, Carl and Cara. Many of you would know them from the block. They've gone with a custom colour scheme here, which looks absolutely incredible. Their white Merc 200 engine, the beige sides, black decals, easy tow trailer, Simrad electronics. It's an impeccable fit out, and we're so proud and really excited to hand it over to them in the next coming weeks. Looking forward to them using it on the water. So for those of you that don't know Edencraft or haven't heard of Edencraft before, one of the biggest points of difference on our boat is that the way they perform in blue water conditions. So when the weather is a little bit sloppy and a lot of people might not want to go out, or you have to back it off a little bit and drive to the conditions, our boats essentially, that's when they love it. So they start to thrive in that sort of weather, and you can really hammer it down, get out there quick, get your fishing done, and know you can get home nice and safe and quick. And the reasons for that is it's the way that we build our boats. So it's our layup and the way that we do it, our foam flotation, the construction methods. You just know that everything's done 110% and you're going to be nice and safe. So at the boat show, you might notice a lot of boats will run with the name 565, 6 metre offshore, 233 formula. Generally, this is always referencing the length of the boat, and it can be quite confusing because this is 565 Edencraft, but it is actually 6 metres overall. So you are always better off going to the manufacturer or the dealer and actually asking what is the overall length of the boat. So when you're comparing other brands, you're comparing like for like, because sometimes you might compare our boat to a 5.5 metre boat, but really you should be comparing it to a 6 metre boat. Then there's also our 233 formula, for example, that's measured in feet. So that's a 23.3 foot boat. This one is 565 in reference to meters, so it can be a bit confusing. I would always recommend to go up and ask the dealer, and they'll be able to give you all the information.
Yeah, hi, I'm Steve Walker. I'm the CEO of the Boating Industry Association of Victoria. We're here at the 61st Melbourne Boat Show here at Docklands. It's a fantastic setup we've got for boat lovers and people new to boating. So there's something here for everybody for sure. If you want a $2 or $3 million luxury cruising vessel, there's one of those here. If you want to get into something smaller, a fishing tinny, maybe a ski boat, a wake boat, everything in between, sailing yachts. Apart from all the boats and accessories, we've got some additional features here. The Heritage and Wooden Boat Precinct is part of the show for the first time. That's got tall ships, a classic steam tug, heaps of fantastic wooden boats, and a lot more. Also, for the first time ever, we've got the rig rundown, 10 specially tricked up aftermarket boats put together by Hammerhead Media. It's an amazing setup down there. For families, there's great food, great coffee. We've got sunny weather, which is amazing, and it's a great full day of immersing yourself into the boating lifestyle. Yeah, we've got several hundred boats on display. So the marina itself, there's probably 70 or 80 out on the marina across the 5 fingers, and a couple of hundred on the waterfront. It's a pretty good fleet, and what we're finding at the moment is that there's been a little bit of a tip in the market, whereas this time last year we had demand through the roof, and boat dealers were just grappling with meeting that demand with supply issues. We've now got a pretty strong level of supply. There's a lot of boats, a lot of great stock, some unbelievable product, but I reckon there'll be some good deals out there as well. I think the market's just in a sweet spot at the moment where there's going to be some really good deals for people looking to upgrade, maybe repower, or get into their first boat for some family fun. For the person or family that already has a boat, this is a great place for them because they can immerse themselves in the boating lifestyle, but they can also have a think about that next boat or how they could diversify their boating interests. There's something for everybody. So whether they want a bigger boat, a repower, just a different lifestyle option, there's something for everybody here.
Hi, I'm Jim Sismanis from Premier Yachting. We're on the Chetara 60, currently at the Melbourne Boat Show, and we are selling this at a reduced price at the moment, at 2.8 million versus 4.6, which is what it costs to buy a new one, exactly as you see this boat. What I'll do is go through a few features of this boat, which is quite unique and very different to what a standard 60-footer might be and what you might consider to be a standard 60-footer. The first major feature that I'll go through is probably the cabin section, which is all on the same level and all on the major level of this boat. So we're in the main level at the moment of the Chetara 60, and you'll see that because we're basically at this level, we're going to go into all the cabins, and they all have a lot more height and light that you normally might find on a 60-footer. So I'll let you come through and you'll be able to see we're on the VIP on this side. This has a dedicated head, but it's across the hallway. It's not an ensuite. And if you keep coming forward with me, we're into the main cabin with its own ensuite to one side. And you see what I mean by the height and the light in the boat. There's a hell of a lot of that, and great vision. A very comfortable cabin. With the ensuite, quite roomy. Okay, now across the way we have another twin cabin, again with its own ensuite, again with good height, good light. And a couple of steps up from here we have quite a unique area which you won't find on most boats, and that is in the bow of the boat, that has a small bar lounge area and then a nice opening area to a cockpit area, which is in the bow of the boat, which is a most usable and large cockpit area, and you won't find that on many boats anywhere. This little lounge area, bar area, has its own TV, little couch area, there's a bar, there's a galley, there's a little fridge in here. Very comfortable. Very solid sea door here that opens and closes, of course, when underway. And this is really one of the key features of the boat, this very large bow area, which is probably comfortable enough for at least a dozen people to sit without any issues at all. Combined with that lounge area that you have inside, this is a perfect private space that on most marinas is away from the actual marina itself. You're actually out to sea a bit. So you've got really good privacy for a really nice function for, say, up to 20 people. We've had 3 cabins that we've gone through, but in this cockpit area there's also a very large crew cabin, and like many crew cabins, it's underneath the major sort of floor level. In this case, it's here. Now, that is a very large crew cabin area, and which you'll see in a second. Much more comfortable than most 60-footers for crew. I would dare say it's almost a 4th cabin. So we're up on the flybridge of the Cheddar 60, and you'll see that this is a bit unique too. There are opening and closing flybridges. This one has the grey areas that you might see around me are all windows that open and close, as well as the sunroof. So with one press of one button, you can basically close it all up, put the aircon on, have it completely enclosed as a room, or you open it up and you've got nice airflow. The Cheddar flybridge area, which we're in right now, apart from the opening and closing aspect of it, is a galley area, a little lounge area if you want to sit up here. It's a very comfortable spot to sit in, very sunny. Right now it's quite cool, 15 degrees outside, but it's nice and warm up here. We also steer from the station here, very comfortable, as well as the aft station, and we can actually have really good visibility from up top here, and it's a great place to steer the boat, and very quiet place to steer the boat when everything's shut. Full galley, Bosch, Miele appliances, fridge, dishwasher. Everything's here for a very comfortable sort of area just to sit in and drive the boat from. Twin IPS 800s power the boat. 18 knots is cruising speed at about 160 to 170 litres an hour. For that amount of consumption, you're also running twin gyros on this boat, which really help with the stability of the boat, and it's a fantastic boat out at sea. We've actually driven it all the way to Sanctuary Cove from Sydney, and it was a very comfortable ride indeed.
G'day everyone, my name's Alan Whitley from the Whittley Marine Group in Melbourne, and today we're at the Melbourne Boat Show down here at Docklands. Sitting in the captain's chair of our new release, SL27 hardtop. It's a locally made fishing boat, obviously made in Melbourne. It's a big deep V offshore boat towards the maxi trailable end, but you know, quite a popular boat since its release at Sanctuary Cove. It's got a nice big double bed up the front, convection cooker, stand-up toilet and shower area. As you can see, really comfortable captain's seats and nice big dashboard, so it's been quite popular here at the show. One of the key points of difference in the new SL27 is the fact that it's under that 2.5 metre beam. It's up around 8+ metres in length, so there's not a lot of locally manufactured boats in that size with the whole pedigree that this one's got. The typical buyer is someone coming out of a 6.5 metre glass boat. We've also sold a number of them to customers that are coming down a much larger boat. So, you know, we're seeing a lot of improvements in the technology with lithium and stuff like that, and enables us to put air conditioning units and stuff in the boat. So we seem to be two different ends of the spectrum, people moving up out of smaller boats and people coming down as well. Since the show opened yesterday, it's been quite a busy period. Obviously yesterday was a little bit of rain come through, but today's been a beautiful day, and we've seen a lot of Tasmanian customers, believe it or not. We sold a boat down to Devonport down that way, so that was really nice, and obviously see a lot of regional families come down and look at the boats as well. So mainly in that mid-size range has been most popular. Tips for new boat buyers: just take your time and also work out what you want and what your budget is. And another big hurdle to overcome is where you're going to put your boat, and also what you're going to tow your boat with in a trailer boat environment. And obviously, if you don't have the suitable tow vehicle, there's a number of dry storage locations for trailer boats around the bay and in some of the regional areas like Gippsland and Lake Eildon. It's really just a matter of you know, taking your time and finding out you know, what size boat and what style boat, what type of boating you want to do. You know, we look at the Whitley range here today, and we've got our cruisers, which we can set up for a little bit more fishing, and then we've got our Sea Legends, which are a bit more fishing, that we can set up for cruising. So it's important to sort of have that conversation with your new boat salesman before you purchase.
G'day, I'm Scott O'Hare. I'm the principal at Aussie Boat Sales. We're based in Williamstown, and Aussie Boat Sales was founded in 1982. Welcome to our boat show stand. So we're principal dealers for chaparral boats, robalo boats, Edencraft boats, cruiser yachts, polycraft and a Honda dealer, a Honda Marine dealer. Our stand has got 14 boats on display, so some on the water, 3 boats on the water and the rest here on the land. And this year we're actually featuring the Chaparral 250 OSX, which is actually a Southern Hemisphere release. It's the first time this boat's been on display anywhere in the Southern Hemisphere. And just to make it a little bit more interesting, it's also the first white Honda on display in Australia. Honda have always been traditionally silver engines, but they've released this white series in their digital range, and we're the first ones to have the privilege of being able to display one. So the Chaparral brand has been in existence for 60 years next year, and we've had the privilege of being a Chaparral dealer since 2005. We're also the importer for the whole country. The difference with Chaparral is that they actually start life as a saltwater boat. They're saltwater specialists. A lot of the American boats are actually built for the freshwater lake system, but Chaparral tend to concentrate on Florida offshore. So this particular boat has a bunch of features. Importantly though, the hull and the construction technique is state of the art and is absolutely spot on for Melbourne boating or anywhere on the Australian coast. One of the great things about having such a big volume boat is we actually have a full head compartment. So this is the smallest Chaparral available that actually runs a proper toilet system, ceramic toilet with a holding tank. So that means you can stay out on the water all day long without any problems. Got very, very deep freeboard and high windscreen, so it's very dry and comfortable. You can see the quality of the materials, twin screens as standard, electric wake tower, which is a real bonus, lots of room up in the bow, grab rails everywhere. We love this particular feature here. This is our seat arrangement, so you've got an easy interchangeable lounge space, but also massive storage underneath.
My name's Rowan Veal. I'm the director of 38 South Boat Sales. We're the importer for Geelong, which is a French company selling yachts and powerboats. And these outboard powerboats range is called the Mary Fisher, and they're very, very popular. And this one here is the 795, and they've just launched recently the Series 2 version of it. And they've just updated a lot of little elements of the boat to just make it even better, but it's very, very popular. In the short time they've been building them, it's well over 1,000 units. You know, some of the features that people like about this boat: big windows, 180-degree vision, fully enclosed cabin, so you can close the rear doors and just, even if it's a cold day, still be warm. Big dash, big toilet, and quite a large bed with a lot of headroom downstairs. The cockpit area is quite versatile in that it's flexible for people that want to go fishing as well. And those that want to trailer the boat, it is possible, but you need a 4.5 ton towing capacity. Other features on the boat that are popular as well: it has an option for a bow thruster. You can also, go wakeboarding behind it. You've got roof racks as well for putting stand-up paddleboards and things like that. It's just a good package. Very wide too, 2.8 meters, so it's very stable on the water. The advantage of buying new is warranty and dealer support. If there is any issues, it's all looked after, but generally speaking, we don't have any problems with these boats. They're very reliable. Recently, a lot of our owners have been buying these boats, new or used, have been selling them for more than they paid for it.
G'day guys, Jake here from Geelong Marine World. Currently we're on the new Haynes Hunter 675 limited edition. This is one of our better size boats for the marketplace. It's got the new enclosed top with the sliding doors. We've integrated this one with the Suzuki 300 APX. It's also got the integration with the Furuno screen, which is also running the Fish Hunter drive, which has also got autopilot and a lot of other really cool features as well. Another great aspect for this boat is its versatility of what you can use it for. Obviously you've got your dive door access there, so it's nice and easy for getting in and out of the boat. With dual live bait tanks, we've also got dual batteries. We've got the U-deck floor done by Grandeur boat upholstery. We've also got the zip wake trim tabs, Roswell audio and sound, with the tackle station, and then the esky riser seat. This boat here we've set up as a customer demo boat, so if you're looking for a demo or anything, get in contact with us. As I said, we're at Geelong Marine World, 401 to 409 Port Arlington Road, Moola, and we're happy to take any inquiries. So at Geelong Marine World, we've got multiple brands. Obviously the Haynes Hunter that we're on today, we've also got our Tell boats, which are a rigid inflatable brand. We're the Victorian distributor for that. So they're massive day boats from 32 foot through to 3.8 metres, covering pretty much every range that suits there. So contact us today on that side of things if you're looking for it. We also are a Stacer dealer, so we take all the aluminium side as well. We like picking these brands because they're Australian. Obviously the Tell boats are from Italy, but we don't make anything locally. We power all our boats with Suzuki engines. We trust and believe in the product, and we've used it personally for years and years.
Okay, look, we've been really pleased. In 2022, we achieved what we described as proof of concept, that yes, the Melbourne Boat Show, the 60th last year, could succeed in a outdoor waterfront lifestyle model. It was a great success. Exhibitor satisfaction levels were very high, and it was overall considered a really good event. This year, we've returned and hoping for growth, and we've achieved that. So I would say we're 30 to 35% up. We've got more exhibitors, a lot more exhibitor space. We've also added in the heritage and wooden boat precinct, the super tank, the rig rundown, retail island, and a bit more stuff around entertainment and kids. So it's really taken another step, and we'd like to see that continue into 2024 and beyond if we can maintain it here at Docklands. For first timers, this is an amazing opportunity. For starters, we've got the Welcome to Boating Hub, and 5 times over the weekend there's going to be a really great presentation. We've got the support of Dunbeer, as well as all of our safety authorities down there, taking people through the steps you need to take to become a boating family or a boating individual. So there'll be things about EPIRBs, life jackets, flares, weather conditions, all that sort of stuff will be explained, backing your trailer, all those sorts of things. But I think in terms of selecting that boat, I think the boat show is your best option for comparing the market. You can think about whether for you want to be on the bay, on the rivers, using the lakes, estuaries, what type of boating are you into? Do you think you'll do some fishing, some tow sports? Do you want to have an all-round boat that you can do a bit of everything, tow the kids on a mat, do some fishing and then cruising and have a glass of wine in the evening and look at the horizon? There's so many options. So I think the boat show is the best opportunity to compare everything and then come to a decision of what's best for you and your family.